What was the last question we discussed, guys? What was the last question that we discussed? Can someone in Telegram please join the Telegram channel and starting and ending with different symbols? Okay. Starting and ending with different symbols. Let me see where that question is. Starting and ending with different symbols. Divisible by 3, divisible by 4, at least 3, at most 3. Starting and ending with different. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. Starting and ending with different symbols, right? Next one is, we can have any regular expression having something as a substring, right? It is a very simple question. Try to answer this. Let us say sigma equal to a comma b. Okay. Now, I want set of all strings containing ABB as substring. Containing ABB as substring. As I told you, we will do a lot of regular expression questions for at least 6 to 8 hours. We are doing regular expression questions, and this is the part 2. If you have missed out part 1, just check the part 1. But anyway, there is nothing in part 1. It was just the basics. Okay. Today is the important class. Okay. Today is the important class. Containing ABA as a substring. Containing ABA as a substring. Answer it in the Telegram channel. Very good. It is simple, right? So, initially there can be anything. A plus B star. It should contain ABB and then A plus B star. This is simple. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Identify the language accepted. Okay. Identify the language accepted by following regular expression. Right? B star followed by A star phi B plus AB plus A phi star A phi star B star B plus phi whole star. B plus phi whole star. What is the language accepted? What is the language accepted? Can someone simplify it and tell me what is the language accepted? What is the language accepted? Rupam, you don't answer, okay? Rupam, you don't answer. So, what you have to understand is, if you take any regular expression and concatenate with phi, the result is phi. If you take any regular expression and concatenate with epsilon, the result is epsilon r. And if I take any regular expression and if I do union with empty set, the result is same set. And if I take phi and if I take phi star is epsilon. These are the formulas that we have discussed already. You should be knowing these formulas, okay? You should be knowing these formulas, right? So now anything concatenated with phi will become phi. And phi star is epsilon. If I put epsilon here, I am going to get AB star. So this is nothing but B star AB plus AB star, right? And anything if you union with empty set is going to be empty set. So this is going to be B star. This is going to be B star. Right? Right? And you know, AB star contains AB. So you don't have to write it. This is absorption, right? This AB is a part of AB star. So why should you write it again? You can remove it, okay? Now what will it be? B star A B star followed by B star. Now if you write it completely, it is going to be B star A, B star, B star. Now B star is nothing but B star only, right? Therefore this is B star A, B star. Now what is this language, guys? What is this language? What is this language? What is this language? Very good. So the language is set of all strings containing exactly 1A. Exactly 1A. Set of all strings containing exactly 1A. Right? Right? Fourth, so sigma equal to A comma B. Sigma equal to A comma B. Okay. We have done this question already. Right? Still, I want to see the regular expression. Fourth input symbol. Fourth input symbol. Fourth input symbol from end is B. 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 So initially anything can come. Fourth symbol has to be B. Third symbol, second symbol, first symbol can be anything. First symbol can be anything. First symbol can be anything. Okay. Answer this question. Answer this question. Answer this question. If R1 equal to A star and R2 equal to A star. R1 equal to A star and R2 equal to A star. Then if I concatenate R1 with R2, option A is R1, option B is R2 concatenated with R1, option C is R1 plus R2, option D is all of above. Option D is all of above. What is the option? A, B, C, D. What is the option? Answer the ABCD question, okay? Okay. So, some people are saying A, some people are saying D. Okay. So, let's see it. Okay. So, if I write R1 dot R2, it is going to be A star concatenated with A star, right? So, if I put a 0 here, then I get A star everything. If I put a 0 here, then I get A star. A star is everything, every possible A. You don't have to concatenate with two A's. A star is every possible A, right? Therefore, A star is right. What about R2 concatenated with R1? If I write R2 concatenated with R1, now R2 is A star concatenated with A star. If I put a 0 here, it is giving me A star, which means everything. So this is also A star. So both are Same. R1 concatenated with R2 is R1 as well as R1 R2. Now if you see R1 plus R2, if I write A star plus A star, right? So what is this, guys? This is R1 plus R2, okay? What is this, guys? Any number of A's, and this is even number of A's. Now even number of A's is present in any number of A's anyway. So this will also be A star. So this is also A star. Therefore, all of the above D. All of the above D. All of the above D. Right? We are going to get all of the above D. Now answer me this question, okay? R1 is equal to A star and R2 equal to A star. Okay. Then R1 plus R2, R1 plus R2, 1, let's say A, R1, B, R2 concatenated with R1, C, R1 star, D, none. D, none. Try this. Try this. Everyone try this. Some people are saying D, some people are saying A, some people are saying C. Okay. Let's solve it. Okay. So what is R1, guys? R1 equal to A star, right? So this is nothing but odd number of A's. Odd number of A's. Now what is R2? R2 is A star, right? So this is nothing but even number of A's. This is odd number of A's, this is even number of A's, okay? Now R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 is When you combine odd number of A's with even number of A's, you get all A's, which is nothing but A star. Now, if you have any doubt, check if epsilon is there in the language. Epsilon is there. And if I add these two, I get epsilon here. If I put a 0, I get epsilon. And if you want a single A, I will get from here. Double A, I get from here. Triple A, I get from here. 4A's, I get from here. So R1 plus R2 is A star, right? So R1 plus R2 cannot be odd number of A's, cannot be R1. Now what is R2 concatenated with R1, guys? If I concatenate R2 with R1, then it is A star concatenated with A star, right? So this is nothing but odd number of A's. I can bring A before also, right? See, A followed by A star or A star followed by A, both are same. So I can write like this: A followed by A star, A star. Now you don't need two A stars, both are actually same. So this is going to be A star, right? Which is nothing but odd number of A's, right? So first one is odd number of A's, and the second one is also odd number of A's. It is not A star. R1 plus R2 is equal to A star, right? So this is not A star. Now let's check third one, A star, R1 whole star, okay? The third option is R1 whole star. R1 whole star is A star whole star, right? Now if you put a 0 here, then I'm going to get A star. So when I get A star, it is everything, right? So C is A star. R1 star is A star. So C is the answer. C is the answer. Okay? C is the answer. Okay? Yeah, Kush, you understood the explanation? Fine. Now let us say, let's do this question on string length, okay? Sigma equal to A comma B and L equal to set of all strings W such that string length is greater than or equal to 1. String length is greater than or equal to 1. What is the regular expression for this, guys? String length is greater than or equal to 1. String length is greater than or equal to 1. Very good. Simple, right? So you can write like this: A plus B is one length, A or B followed by anything, A or B followed by anything, right? Or This can also be written in a different way. This can also be written in a different way. You can also write like this: A plus B. Even here also, the minimum string you will get is A or B. Both are right. A plus B followed by A plus B star, or so R followed by R star, or R star followed by R. Both are same and are equal to this. You can write it like this also: A plus B whole plus. That is also right answer. Okay. Now, if we say the same question, now if I say the same question, okay. Now if I say string length is 2, what is the answer? String length is 2. You can do it for any string length, okay. You can do it for any string length. Okay. So here, very good. Everyone has answered it right. So it is just a simple extension, right? You can write like this: A plus B, A plus B, A plus B star. Or if you want, you can change them like this: A plus B, A plus B star, A plus B. This is also two strings. Or you can also write like this: A plus B star, A plus B, A plus B, right? So if you see this, this is set of all strings starting with A, ending with A, starting with A, ending with B, starting with B, ending with A, starting with B, ending with B. This is set of all strings ending with AA, set of all strings ending with AA, set of all strings ending with AB, ending with BA, ending with BB. There are various ways you can talk about it. What is this? This is set of all strings starting with AA, starting with AB, starting with BA, starting with BB. Or all of this put together is set of all strings of length at least 2. Set of all strings of length at least 2. Now you can also combine these two and write a plus b plus. Combine these two and write a plus b plus. Combine these two and write a plus b plus. Okay. So multiple ways of talking about, saying about them, but all of them eventually represent set of all strings of length 2. Set of all strings of length 2. Right? You can write them in any way. Okay. Okay. Now answer this question. What would be the correct regular expression for this? What would be the correct correct regular expression? What would be the correct regular expression for L equal to W such that W belongs to A plus B star and number of A's in W less than or equal to 3. Number of A's in W less than or equal to 3. 1 B star A plus epsilon B star A plus epsilon B star A plus epsilon B star. 2 B star A B star A plus epsilon B star A plus epsilon B star. 3. Let me say A, B, C, okay? A, B, C. C is B star A, B star A, B star A plus epsilon B star. D, none. D, none. Answer this, okay? Answer this. Number of A's are less than or equal to 3. Number of A's are less than or equal to 3. See, when all of you answer it right, I think I should not discuss the solution. If anyone answers it wrong, I will discuss. All of you are saying A, right? If anyone says it wrong, I'll discuss, okay? Okay, so everyone has answered it right. So the answer is A. Very good. No one answered it wrong. So this is at most 3 years, right? So I'm not going to talk about it. See, what is the problem with this? The minimum string is A, but epsilon is not there in the language. Here also the minimum string is A. See, if I say number of A's is less than or equal to 3, epsilon should be in the language. Here A is the minimum, here A is the minimum. Both of them are not giving epsilon. Okay. You can eliminate by seeing the epsilon also. Okay. We didn't discuss this model, but then I'm still giving you what are all the proper non-null substrings. What are all the proper non-null substrings of 0, 1, 1, 0? Non-null substrings. Non-null substrings. Non-null substrings. Okay, so what are all non-null substrings? Proper substrings. Very good. So, what are the proper non-null substrings? Which means you should not include this entire string. Other than that, everything will be proper, right? So one thing you are doing is they have clearly said proper substring, which means 0, 1, 1, 0 will not come, right? So if you have 0, 1, 1, 0, always remember that epsilon is always a substring, right? And they said non-null, therefore delete epsilon. Now 0 is a substring, 1 is a substring, 0, 1 is a substring, 1, 1 is a substring of length 2, 1, 0 is a substring of length 2. 0, 1, 1 is a substring, 1, 1, 0 is a substring. So all this. Don't take 0, 1, 1, 0 because that is not a proper substring. Anyway, I didn't discuss this concept. I will discuss this concept after this counting is done. Okay. Permutations and combinations. Once permutations and combinations are done, I will talk about number of prefixes, number of suffixes, number of proper substrings, number of substrings, number of subsequences. All these I will discuss after I discuss counting. Okay. After I discuss counting, I'll discuss all this. Okay. Fine. Now, in some programming language, in some programming language, in some programming language, an identifier means variable name. An identifier is permitted to be a letter. Identifier is permitted to be a letter followed by any number of letters or digits. Followed by any number of letters, or digits. And L represents set of letters and D represents set of digits. D represent set of digits. Now construct the regular expression. Construct the regular expression for this. Okay. Construct the regular expression for this. Very good. Everyone answer it right? So it has to be a letter followed by any number of letters or digits. Generally, in programming languages, there will be a limit on the size of the identifier. Okay. But then this is imaginary. Okay. How can it be infinite? Isn't it? If I write L plus D star, it is going to be infinite, right? So no practical programming language will have this. Generally, they will have something like 31 or 63, something like that. Okay. Anyway, that we will discuss in compilers. This question is also related to compiler design. Okay. We will discuss this in compilers. Okay. Don't worry. Now, the string 1101, doesn't belong the string 1101 doesn't belong to the set represented. The string 1101 doesn't belong to the set represented by A 110 star 0 plus 1, B 1 0 plus 1 star 101, C 10 star 01 star 00 plus 11, 00 plus 11, right? And then D 00 plus 11 star followed by a 0 whole star, E none. E none. Okay, there is a star here. Think about it and answer, okay? Think about it and answer. Very good. So see this, guys. See, what we want is 1101, right? Now let's take each option and evaluate. 110 star 0 plus 1, right? I want 1101. So what I will do is I'll put a 1 here. Then I will get 110 followed by 0 plus 1. Now if I use this one, then I will get 1101, right? So does not belong. So it belongs to A. Now what about B? So I will take 1, 0 plus 1 star 101. Now if I put a 0 here, directly I am getting 1101, right? Now if you look at C, option C, now this string has to start with 1 1. So I cannot use this. This string has to start with 1 1. I cannot use this because it is starting with 0 1. This is starting with 1. Now this string has to start with 1 1. So I can use it. But the problem is once I reach this phase, the building blocks are you can use only 0 0 or 1 1, right? You can use only 0 0 or 1 1. This 0 1 will not come after this 1 1, right? Either you will get 1 1 or 0 0. So there is no way you can get 0 1. So it doesn't belong to C. Now if you look at this, so it has to start with 1 1, right? Okay. See, 1101 requires 1 1. So definitely you'll be able to generate 1 1. After that you need a 0. Okay, I will get a 0. But there is no single 1 here, right? Whenever I get a 1, I will get double 1. I will get two ones. I will never get a single 1. I will never get a single 1. Right? 1101. I will always get two ones. I can never get a single one. So this string doesn't belong to D also. This string doesn't belong to D also. Okay. So let's take a small break for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we'll start problems again. Okay. After 3 minutes, we'll start problems again. Okay. Okay. So let's see this. What is the language represented by? What is the language? What is the language represented by? What is the language represented by? 0 plus 1 star 0, 0 plus 1 star 0, 0 plus 1 star 0 plus 1 star 0, 0 plus 1 star 0, 0 plus 1 star, right? Set of all strings, set of all strings having substring 0, set of all strings having substring 0, 0, B, set of all strings having at most 2 zeros, set of all strings having at most 2 zeros, C, set of all strings, set of all strings having, set of all strings having at least 2 zeros, set of all strings having at least 2 zeros, D, set of all strings having at least 2 zeros, D, none, D, none. Answer this. D, none. Answer this. Everyone is saying C. Very good. C is the answer, right? Set of all strings having 2 zeros. See, if I say at most 2 zeros, 0, 0 should be there, which means epsilon should be there, but epsilon is not there. The minimum string is 0, 0 in this. If I put 0, 0, 0 here in place of stars, the minimum string is 0, 0. And if you say set of all strings having substring 0, 0, it is not true because I get 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 is there in the language. 0, 1, 0 is there in the language. You cannot say having substring 0, 0, right? Because 0, 1, 0 is there in the language. It doesn't have 0, 0 as substring, right? That's why. Okay? Okay? Fine. Now, L equal to W such that W belong to 0, comma 1 star where where W has even number of ones, where W has even number of ones, right? Which regular expression properly represent L, which regular expression properly represent L, which regular expression properly represent L. A 0 star 1 0 star 1 whole star B 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star. C 0 star 1 0 star 1 whole star 0 star. D 0 star 1 1 0 star 1 whole star 1 0 star, right? Number of ones have to be even. Number of ones have to be even. Number of ones have to be even. Try this. Try this. Try this question. Right. So whenever such a question is given, you should try to eliminate the options, okay? So you should use the method selection by elimination. This is a powerful method, okay? We may not be able to know the exact answer, but we may be able to eliminate the other answers. This is a very powerful method coming to MCQs. And in every subject, I will tell you how to eliminate the options, alright? So here we have to eliminate the option. Now when I say even number of ones, 0 ones can also be even number of ones. So epsilon is in the language, right? You can generate epsilon here because put a 0, 0, 0 epsilon, 0, 0, 0 epsilon. But here 1, 1 is there. Minimum string is 1, 1. So epsilon is not generated. So eliminate it. Okay? And try to check them. Now if you observe this one, okay, you put 1 or 2 or 3, it is always going to end with a 1. Even number of ones need not end with a 1. Even number of ones can even end with a 0. For example, you can take a counter example, 1, 1, 0, 0. It cannot be generated. 1, 1, 0, 0 cannot be generated. Why? Because it is always ending with 1. Whatever you do, at the end 1 will be there. So 1, 1, 0, 0 will not be generated, right? So eliminate this one. Now the options are B and C. Now the options are B and C. Now check B. Here it may end with a 0 or end with a 1. Here it may start with a 0 or start with a 1. So we are not able to do anything. Check C. Check C. Okay. See what are the strings that cannot be generated by C. Okay. So the problem with C is, let us say I have generated 1, 1. Okay. Now after I generate a 1, 1, I can generate any number of zeros. Now after I generate any number of zeros, I cannot again come back and generate 1, 1. For example, it cannot generate, let us say 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. It cannot generate this. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 cannot be generated. 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 cannot be generated. Right? Why? You try this. See, it has to start with 1, 1. So we are not going to use 0 star. It has to start with 1, 1. So definitely I have to use this. Let's use this. 1, 1. I'll put a 0 here and I'll put a 1 here. Then what do I get? I'll get 1, 1. Fine. Now after 1, 1, if I have to get a 0, you cannot put a 2 here because that will start with 1. Now only option is I have to take this. Now if I take this, I'll get a 0. But after this, I cannot generate 1, 1 because there is nothing of, I don't have an option of generating 1, 1 after it. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 is not generated by this. Now selection by elimination. So B is remaining, tick B, right? If you want, you can check if all these strings are generated. If you want, you can check epsilon is generated, 1, 1 is generated. If you want 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, it will generate. For example, let us say I want 1, 1, 0, 0, it will generate, right? How? I don't see 0 star 1s. So I will not take this. I will put 0. Now I'll take this. Okay. 1, 0 star, 1, 0 star, whole star, right? So what do I want? I want 1, 1, 0, 0, right? So I'll put a 0 here. Then I'll get 1, 1, 0 star, star. I'll put a 1 here and I'll put a 2 here. Then I'll get 1, 1, 0, 0. If you want 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, you can use this 2 times, right? So 1, 0 star, 1, 0 star, whole star is there. I want 1, 1, 0, 0. So I will put a 2 here. What do I get? 1, 0 star, 1, 0 star, followed by 1, 0 star, 1, 0 star, right? Right? Now I want what? 1100. Okay. So here itself, even if I put 1 also, it will generate. This is not required. I'll put a 0 here. I'll put a 2 here. 1100 is there. So you try to generate any string with 1100, you will be able to generate it. Directly, if you try to analyze it, it will take a lot of time. You have to analyze what is this, what is this, what is this. Try by elimination. First epsilon, eliminate, and then check what is the pattern. Is it always ending with 1? Is it always ending with 0? What are the strings it cannot generate? Okay. Like that, you have to eliminate the options. B is the answer. B is the answer. Right? Okay. Which of the following is the correct regular expression? Which one of the following? Which one of the following? Which one of the following is the correct regular expression for representing set of all binary strings set of all binary strings with odd number of ones. A 0 plus 1 star 1 0 plus 1 star 1 whole star 1 0 star. B. It comes with practice. Okay, how to eliminate will come with practice. 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star 0 star 1. C. 1 0 star 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star. D. 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star 1 0 star. E. 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star 1 0 star. 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star whole star 1 0 star. Okay. So which one of the following is the correct representation for a set of all binary strings with odd number of ones? Odd number of ones. With odd number of ones. Try this. Everyone try this. So everyone is saying different answers. Everyone is saying different answers. Try to check the minimum string, okay? Try to check the minimum string first. Are you trying? Shall I explain? Are you trying? Shall I explain? Are you still trying? Shall I explain? Okay. So, how can you solve it? Okay. First thing is, what is the minimal string? Epsilon is not the minimal string. If I want odd number of ones, the minimum string that has odd number of ones is 1. So see if all of them are generating 1. Should be minimum, right? If I put 0 here, 0 here, I'll get 1. 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 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, I'll get 1. So the thing is, I'm not able to eliminate any of the options. Everything is giving me 1. Fine. Now you can check ending with, starting with, ending with. That way you can eliminate some of the options, right? So here if you see, every string is ending with 1. Now there is no rule that odd number of ones should always end with 1, isn't it? For example, 1 0 is an odd number of ones, it is not ending with 1. So this you can eliminate. Now if you see C, it is always starting with 1. There is no rule that odd number of ones should always start with a 1. I can start with 0. 0 1 is not generated here. So you can eliminate this. Now look at the others. It may end with 1 or end with 0. And it may start with 1 or 0. We are not able to do anything. It may end with 1 or it may end with 0. And it may start with 0, start with 1. We cannot do anything. It may end with 0, end with 1. It may start with 0, Start with 1. So we are not able to eliminate, but we are able to eliminate at least 2 of the options. At least 2 of the options I am able to eliminate. Right? 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 Now, if you look at option A, if you look at option A, okay, if you look at option A, how can we check it? So, once I get a 1, see, the only way that I get a single 1 is if I put a 0 here, okay. So, let us say I got a single 1, then there can be any number of zeros, then I want a 1 1, let us say 1 1, right. Is this string possible here is the question, okay, fine. So let us say I'll put 1 here, okay, then it will give me 2 ones, right. So 1001 is given here and then it is giving me 1, okay, this is fine, right. Now can you check any other thing which cannot be generated here, Now if you observe it, just write down some strings which are containing single 1 and see why it cannot generate it, okay, why it cannot generate it. Now if I have to generate zeros, I have to use this or I have to use this, right, or I can use this, there will be at least 1 1, right. Now let us say I want to generate 0 0 1, I want to generate 0 0 1, right. How did I come to this? By looking at this I came to this, that will come with experience, okay. If you solve more questions, you too will be able to guess like me, okay. 0 0 1, can it be generated by this? Now check this. So 0 can be generated here, so see this. Now if I want 0 0 plus 1 star 1 whole star, okay. So I want 0 0, I will put a 1 here and I will put a 2 here, 0 0 will be generated. Then I want only 1 1, 1 1 will be generated. But the thing is, I will definitely get one more 1. I will definitely get one more 1. I will definitely get one more 1. Even though it is generating odd number of strings, but not all the odd number of strings. 0 0 1 cannot be generated. So eliminate this. Eliminate this, right? Right? Okay. Now check the option D. Check the option D. Again, check the option D. Okay. Now you can generate even number of ones using this first expression, and then you can add a 1 which is odd number of ones, right. After that you can get any number of zeros. Now if I want a single 0, followed by a 1 followed by a 0, check this. If I want a single 0, from this I will not get a single 0, because if I put a 1 here, I am definitely getting 2 ones. I will not get a single 0. Even though 1 0 I can generate from here, I will not get a single 0, right. So eliminate it. Now only option remaining is E. Only option remaining is E. That will be the option. Generally this kind of elimination questions will only be given in regular expressions, right. You cannot prove that this is set of all strings which is generating even odd number of ones, okay. Later I will show you a method where I will convert a finite automata into regular expression. There you will get a expression similar to this, okay. You will learn it. So this topic is not yet over. There is one more topic, converting finite automata to regular expressions. Okay, there we will get this one, but still this is the only option remaining. Now you check whether all these strings are generated or not. You check 001, you check 10, you check 010. Everything will be generated. So E is the option. E is the option. Right? Right? Okay. Now, regular expression for the language consisting of strings that contain exactly two ones. A regular expression for language over regular expression for language over 0 comma 1 0 comma 1 consisting of strings consisting of strings consisting of strings that contain consisting of strings that contain exactly two ones that contain exactly two ones. Exactly two ones should be there. Okay, A 0 plus 1 star 1 1 0 plus 1 star, B 0 star 1 1 0 star, C 0 star 1 0 star 1 0 star, D 0 plus 1 star 1 0 plus 1 star 1 0 plus 1 star. There should be exactly two ones. There should be exactly two ones. Very good. Everyone is saying C. Everyone is saying C. Everyone is saying C. Let's check it. Okay. So now consisting of regular language over 0 comma 1 consisting of strings that contain exactly two ones. There should be exactly two ones is what they are asking, right? Now let's check this. The minimum string that I will get is 1 1. The problem is, if there are exactly two ones, there can be a 0 in the middle, but there is no way I can generate 101, because if I generate two ones, this is the only way. If I want two ones, this is the only way. Even though here you may generate 101, after that 1 will always follow. So the only option you can generate two ones is if I take these two ones. But now if I want any number of zeros between it, it will not generate. So let's eliminate this. Okay. Again, the same logic will work here. 101 we cannot generate. Eliminate this. Here it will generate 101. It will generate 101. So it looks like the answer, because exactly two ones are there. Starting can be 0 or 1, ending can be 0 or 1, in between there can be any number of zeros. It looks like answer. Let's try to eliminate D. Now there should be exactly two ones. If I take 0 plus 1 star, it can generate any number of ones. So it is not generating exactly two ones. So only one option is remaining. You can take that. Only one option is remaining. You can use that. Right? Right? Okay. So I will give you some formulas which are somewhat difficult to believe. They will be counterintuitive. Okay. I'll give you some formulas. So we have already seen some formulas, but still these formulas will also be same. If I write a plus b star, any of these expressions are all a plus b star. You may not be able to believe that, but I will derive you and show. Okay. A plus b star whole star, or a star plus b whole star, or a star plus b star. We have seen this already, but I will show you some extra ones. A star b star whole star, we have seen this. B star a star whole star, we have seen this, right? Apart from that, I will give you some extra ones which are somewhat counterintuitive. A star b star a star, this is also a plus b star. Okay. Similarly, b star a whole star b star. Okay. Similarly, b star a b star whole star, right? Similarly, a star b a star whole star. Similarly, yeah, these are the formulas. Okay. Okay. So these formulas are little bit tricky. Take it as a homework and you try to generate any number of A's and B's using this. You will be able to generate any number of A's and B's. You will be able to generate any number of A's and B's using this. These formulas you will not find anywhere. Okay. So just remember them. Okay. You can try and generate any number of A's and B's using this. Any combination of A's and B's, including epsilon, right? Okay. You try it. Just you try to generate. There is no proof other than trying to generate all. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's do one more question. Okay. So tell me this. A plus B star, is it equal to A star plus B star? A plus B star, is it equal to A star plus B star? Are they both equal? A plus B star, is it equal to A star plus B star? So they are not equal, right? So this is universal language, everything is covered. And here only either only A's, either only A's or only B's. Either only A's or only B's, right? So let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing here. See, what is the DFA for this? Simply you can write A comma B. What is the DFA for this? So it can be epsilon or it can be only A's, any number of A's, or it can be only B's, any number of B's, right? If I get a after a B or if I get a B after a, I'm going to kill this, right? And this is the minimal DFA. Both the DFAs are different also. These two are not equal. These two are not equal. These two are not equal. Now let me give you one more question, okay? Let me give you one more question. Which of the following is equal to which of the following? Which of the following is equal to? Which of the following is equal to A star, B star, whole star, A star, B star? A plus BA whole star. B, AB plus BA whole star. C, A plus B star whole star. D, A star B star. D is A star B star. D is A star B star, okay? Okay. So, see, what is this, guys? I can get rid of this. This is nothing but A plus B star. Now, if you look at this, B cannot be generated. Always it is glued with A. So only B cannot be generated. Here also AB can be generated, BA can be generated, but AA and BB cannot be generated. And this one is also A plus B star. Okay. This one is also A plus B star. And A star B star is not A plus B star. Right. So this is also wrong. This is right. Okay. Okay, then we will end the class here. And I think I will be taking 3 more classes. Yeah. I think I might be taking 3 more classes. Already this is the second class. 3 more classes of 2 hours is 10 hours. 10 hours of regular expressions we are doing, okay? And this will clear a lot of your doubts in regular expressions with all the problems, okay? See you, huh? See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. And for those who have registered for the course, there is 6 p.m. course on probability and discrete mathematics, okay?